All right, let's take a wild ride through the history of the calendar. I know it sounds like something you'd only care about when planning your next vacation, but trust me, this is a story full of drama, mistakes, and a little bit of cosmic chaos. So, picture this. Thousands of years ago, ancient humans were staring up at the sky, sun, moon, and the changing seasons. The first calendars? They were all about survival. If you didn't know when to plant or harvest, you'd go hungry. Ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia. They tracked the flooding of rivers or the phases of the moon. But here's where it gets messy. The moon takes about 29 and a half days. 12 lunar cycles? That's 354 days. A solid 11 days short of a full year. So, every so often, people had to add extra months just to keep their calendars in sync with the seasons. Imagine your birthday jumping around the year like a game of hopscotch. Fast forward to the Romans. They had a calendar, but it was a disaster. Months were different lengths. Political leaders kept adding or subtracting days to suit themselves, and nobody knew what day it really was. Enter Julius Caesar. He was tired of the confusion, so in 45 BCE, he introduced the Julian calendar. This one had 365 days, with a leap year every 4 years. Problem solved, or so they thought. Turns out the solar year is actually about 365.2422 days. That tiny difference added up over centuries. By the 1500s, the calendar was out of sync with the seasons by about 10 days. Easter was drifting away from spring. So, Pope Gregory XIII stepped in and made the biggest calendar correction in history. In 1582, he chopped out 10 days and introduced the Gregorian calendar, the one most of us use today. Leap years got a bit more complicated, but hey, at least April stayed in spring. But not everyone switched right away. Some countries held out for centuries. Britain and its colonies, for example, didn't adopt the Gregorian calendar until 1752. Overnight, people went to bed on September 2nd and woke up on September 14th. Imagine losing nearly 2 weeks of your life. No emails to catch up on, but still, pretty wild. And that's just the highlights. The calendar we use now is a patchwork of ancient astronomy politics and a whole lot of trial and error. Next time you glance at your phone to check the date, remember, it's not just a number. It's a story thousands of years in the making. Thanks for joining me on this timeline journey.